You see, we support the government notion that Malaysia must become a non-smoking country. That's really, we appreciate that, and we also support all the government moves. But in attaining that status, certainly whatever the actions the government is deciding to take, it should be prioritized. So, for example, there is enforcement on illegal cigarettes being sold, then also like cigarettes being sold in loose sticks, then this awareness program. To me, I agree with what the host said. You see, these should be more prioritized, and putting legislation in restaurant premises, not allowing them to smoke in non-account restaurant premises, I think it should be one of the last few priorities. The awareness of what are the bad effects of smoking, then the sale of illicit cigarettes, this has to be controlled. This has been given priority. And I think the government will again look into this aspect. And what they are saying, now we can smoke in restaurant premises from 10 meters from the shop. But I think it is not practical. The better suggestion or the better alternative will be cubicles in restaurant premises, a small area where we can allow our customers to, who are smokers, to relax themselves. And the government also must take into view, see, the restaurant owners have their own plights, it is something like the rice bowl. And doing something which is affecting the rice bowl in a very legal way, I think they should reconsider their decision of enforcement or coming out with some stringent laws. So again, it is not very easy for a smoker to be a non-smoker within the period of 6 months. That 6-month period which the government, the Ministry of Health has already informed, suggested, I think they should give more time on that aspect. And now, see, with the awareness program, now customers themselves are beginning to sit in a particular restaurant. If there is somebody smoking in a table, I think the customers themselves are seeking to other tables which is quite far away from the smoking table, So customers' awareness is also growing. So what I would suggest here, please let the customers' awareness, the customers themselves make the choice to avoid going to such restaurants, and in time to come, it will have its natural death, rather than coming out with some enforcement of laws. This is my viewpoint, and I sincerely hope the government will reconsider this legislation or this government ruling, and they will give us more time. Thank you.
To reduce the number of smokers in the country, we have to use a bit of psychology, because our customers all come from media and lower income groups. They won't talk reasons with you, but if you use a bit of psychology, I'm sure slowly this number of smokers will be reduced. But we hope this illicit thing, they will look into it, because at the moment the illicit trade has come up to 60%. 60% of the total sale in the country, cigarette sale in the country. And if the present government still carry on with what has been done, this percentage may be increased to 60% by the end of next year. So we hope such thing will not happen, because it's not only our loss, it's a loss to the government too.